So it's the 36-year-old male GSW left.
2 male fall, positive loss, stay on full flight step.
You see people on the worst day of their life. Nobody plans on being here, ever.
The bullet actually was a half an inch away from my spine. I would have been paralyzed.
1, 2, 3.
When you get that trauma alert, kind of everything else goes by the wayside.
We really have to be ready to take care of the sickest of the sick in a very short period of time.
I need to get a blood pressure so we know how I'm...
You get that laser focus on how to take care of that patient so you can potentially save their life.
T3 brought in a patient with a spine fracture.
You're in a traffic accident, you didn't plan to be a trauma, but you are a trauma patient.
Patients come in and they don't have any support, they don't have any family.
It's mind-boggling what you see every single day.
It's a really hard situation when you lose a patient.
It takes every ounce of your physical and mental capabilities to... I think it takes a special type of person to do what we do.
I think one of the things that distinguishes Temple's Trauma Center is the fact that we're equipped to handle just about anything.
We do so much more than just gunshots and stabbings that I think people don't realize.
Blunt trauma patients, blunt meaning falls, vehicle collisions, head injuries, assaults.
When a trauma alert comes in, the emergency department team activates our trauma alert.
More than 50 people throughout the hospital care for the patient.
Not only physicians, but the nurses, the physical therapists, the blood bank, the OR.
We have radiology, respiratory, environmental service.
And we all work very close together.
It's a huge, huge team, and everyone plays an integral part to the care of the patient.
Late night, maybe about 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to guys over top of me hitting me with guns and demanding money. All I was thinking about was my son's safety, and at that point, it was me jumping up and protecting them by rushing the guys. I always felt like it was slow motion, and I was like, don't shoot me. And as I was saying that, he kind of pulled his gun out, aimed it at my stomach, and shot. Paramedics came and took me to Temple University Hospital. The biggest thing that was going through my mind was I going to survive? And I remember one of the trauma doctors saying, you're going to be okay. Next thing I remember was me waking up about a month and a half later. In the first 3 months of my stay here, I may have had 9 to 10 surgeries. I don't think that I would have probably be here talking to you today if I would have went to any other hospital.
We're a level 1 trauma center, meaning we have outreach into the community as well as educational efforts in the community.
This is a hospital that is providing some of the most expensive care to the people who have the fewest resources.
We've had tremendous efforts on the part of our trauma team in trying to reduce gun violence. That's really something I'm particularly proud of.
You know, you have one of the worst injuries that you can imagine. You're in a room that is deprived of light and social interaction, and oftentimes our patients will lose hope.
I find satisfaction in helping people who are maybe in a state of shock, helping them to cope with losing a limb, losing family members.
If there wasn't a Temple Trauma Center, I think it would be devastating for our community.
A bad day is when you have multiple people come in cardiac arrest and you have to tell their family that there was nothing you can do.
We do encounter a lot of difficult situations, but we make it work. We make it work.
A large number of our patients come in really sick, and their families are able to come in and see them. We see them go through the steps, progress, able to be discharged.
What Temple Trauma Team did was put me back together and sent me walking out of the hospital with just a cane.
That's a great day.